So let's go ahead and get into it, Virgos. This is going to be for November 25th through the 27th. Any information you need will be listed in the description. So what's the healing mantra for my Virgos for this time frame, the 25th through the 27th? So we have releasing expectations. And the back of the card reads, only the highest possibilities come to be, whether I envision them or not. So with this card, this is making sure that you understand, regardless of what our personal expectations are when it comes to things that we want in life, Spirit is always going to choose what's in our highest interest, what's in our best interest, whether you may be able to see it now or even later. Okay. And sometimes when Spirit comes through and can see something being a disappointment right off the bat, Spirit will cut it off right from the jump, from the beginning. And, you know, for us, we don't know what Spirit is doing. We're just like, well, why is this situation playing out like this? Why is Spirit removing this person from my life? And it may be because Spirit sees things that you may not be able to see down the line. Everything's peachy keen in the beginning. Everything seems great in the beginning. So we can get caught up in the illusions of what something looks like. And Spirit is always going to have our best interest, whether you believe it or not. Okay. So with this card, releasing expectations is key, especially to keep you from going through depression or disappointment. Okay, when you expect certain things to go a certain way and it doesn't happen, that's where disappointment comes in. And that's when that Three of Swords energy shifts in as well. Okay. Now, present energy, I do have the Justice card in reverse. So this looks like a divorce gone bad or divorce gone malicious. There could be the energy of you guys currently going through some sort of divorce, or you did recently, or this is lingering energy, go through some sort of divorce where it's like it scarred you. It really scarred you. Okay, this may have been more so of karmic energy. And I don't know, maybe taking you guys a minute to kind of realize that this may have been more so a karmic individual. This person may have came into your life literally to take you through certain lessons so that you can heal some, for some of you, ancestral DNA karma I'm seeing, or just karmic debt that you guys personally need to pay back. But beyond that, with the Justice card in reverse being here, there could be a Libra of significance. This individual could be like completely throwing you off. If not a Libra, it's like somebody is coming through and like throwing your energy off, man. And you do need to make sure you're not letting this person just keep throwing you off like this. Why is the Justice card here in reverse like that? Eight of Cups. So this could have been somebody you walked away from, but it just seems like every time you go back to the situation, maybe, you know, thinking that things are going to be fixed or things could be recovered or something, it always seems to not fail in terms of like things not necessarily working out still. It just seems very much, like I said, all over the place. But beyond that, I also get the energy of like a lease being up, or like you deciding you want to break your lease or leave some sort of home with a roommate after feeling like you're just either having all the responsibilities dumped on you or something's just not right about the agreement as a whole. So you could be walking away from that. Now, recent past, with the Princess of Swords in reverse, you may have felt like you didn't do enough research or get enough information on somebody before like entertaining them. This could have been an air sign, really any zodiac sign, but it's like this could have been a new interest or somebody who you've been like dealing with on and off, but not on a consistent enough basis to really date them. And you may have felt like, I didn't really get enough information on this person. You could be slightly regretting that after taking them a little bit too serious, but then realizing that maybe this person is like too inconsistent or secretive. Like they hide information. They're not upfront with what they want. It's like you always have to kind of overthink with this person, and that's not good for Virgos. Anybody that will make you overthink is not someone who is good for you, because you guys already overthink. You could be also feeling as if you didn't get enough information on a move or enough information on some sort of like job in particular that you may have to take in like another state or something. You just felt like you needed more information as a whole. Now, near future with the King of Discs, something with an earth sign may come up. This could be another earth sign or literally you. But with this King of Discs, a huge focus on health. That's like the first thing that I'm feeling here. I'm okay. First word that came to me is pancreas and kidneys. So something there like kidney stones may have to be dealt with for some of you. And that's just very specific for somebody out there. But health stuff, a big focus on finances, like responsibilities, just more so taking care of the like boring, mundane stuff of life. You could be slightly feeling burnt out though with, like I said, a person who is around for a good time, not a long time. There's somebody who you're very attracted to. They could be a very, well, let me rephrase that. They could be somebody who's a hothead. I'm getting Aries energy, Leo, Sagittarius. They could be a hothead, person you have children with. But what I see in terms of the advice for you with the Ace of Pentacles, there's a need for you to make sure that you are preserving your finances, that you are saving money, putting money away. If you don't have a job currently, this is continuing to look, because you may have better luck finding a job during this time frame and actually getting a call back. If not specifically during this time frame, a little bit after, but your applications may be more so viewed during this time. This is also being open to new love, like new experiences. Some of you like do this thing where you're comfortable with like exes or people from your past, people that you know, but those could be the very people who you need to get uncomfortable with, because they could be, causing you to go through these same cycles of struggle love. So just because, you're comfortable and you're familiar with those energies, that doesn't mean that they're better than putting yourself out there and meeting someone new, because it happens. You get into the thought process of, well, this can't be worse than putting myself out there and letting a new person F me over, when you guys could just be thinking that way and not realizing that that's not going to be the case anymore, unless you, again, are just attracted to people who treat you shitty. Let's just be honest. But challenge here with the ace, or not ace, excuse me, the Prince of Swords in reverse. I see where you guys want to act really impulsive and do something that's like out of line, like checking somebody, going off on them, giving them a real good cuss out. You're going to refrain from doing, especially if this is at like a family event or something. You could also have like a brilliant idea that just comes up randomly, but you could decide to like not do it, mainly because, well, let's see why. Oh, well, you don't have a plan in place. You don't feel like you have a strong enough plan, or you don't have the details in order with something. There could be also a really nasty argument that happens to where you block somebody, Again, this could be an air sign, fire sign, but it's like you try to communicate with this person, or you try, and it's like they're still angry, or this person is still doing things to anger you. Now, outcome with the High Priestess in reverse. This could be you slightly like not listening to your intuition a little bit when it comes to dealing with somebody again, entertaining them again, mainly because your feelings, you could be thinking more so with your feelings than your intuition or your right mind. All right, so you could get back in contact with somebody who you have a very up and down, tumultuous relationship with, especially if this is an Aries. Okay. Yeah, and if you guys have kids together, that looks like a disastrous situation. I also see the energy of like something that you intuitively felt like you should have did. It's like you have an epiphany as to why you should have done it. Like it starts to make sense as to why you should have done it. Especially if this is like a money thing. But this is what I see. I'm going to stop the reading here. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, thumbs the video up, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.